Welcome to my views and news. Two news stories for you. First one is about a coup attempt against Ethiopian government. Some arrests have been made in the last few days by security forces, and now police is filing charges against some arrested people that they were planning a coup against the government. Uh, and we have been hearing rumors about the coup attempt against the government for the past few days. Details for you. Secondly, viewers, while the agreement reached between the government and the Orthodox Church has not been implemented fully, we are now starting to see statements from church elders who are warning the government that deal has not been implemented fully so far. Abune Abraham, one of top members of the synod, was interviewed a few hours ago. What did he say? His interview seems to be a warning from the church for the government, Ethiopian government. Details for you. Firstly, viewers, we know that when there was tension between Orthodox Church and Ethiopian government a few days ago, back then we heard rumors that a coup was in the making against PM Abiy's government. And the rumors, reports were being shared mostly by Oromia backed news sources. OMN claimed that some Amhara businessmen like Varko Now, Beline Kindi, and others, they were planning a coup. Though PM Abiy contacted them for mediation to help resolve the issue, but they were planning a coup. They wanted continued confrontation between the government and the church to remove PM Abiy from office. But those were obviously rumors. The news outlets did not share any evidence. Now, government has made some arrests in the past few days. Arrests of mostly Orthodox followers. Orthodox Church lawyers and officials say that around 200 were arrested by government forces in recent days. And these arrested people are now being taken to courts. There, police is filing charges against them. And one charge which is being filed against them with the court is that these arrested people were trying to create an informal organization to overthrow the government. It's a very serious allegation, viewers. Government is saying that hundreds of people, mainly in Addis Ababa and in nearby areas, they were planning to stage a coup, and they were forming an organization. Their ultimate goal was to overthrow the government. Government has not shared details of arrested people so far. Are there any members of Ethiopian National Defense Force who have been arrested? Are there members of religious institutions like Orthodox Church who were arrested, or their Fano members among the arrested people? It's not clear. But government is now launching this narrative that some forces tried to overthrow the government in the recent confrontation between the government and the church. And we know that Amhara to Addis Ababa road, one of the main roads is closed. For several days, road has been closed. ethnic Amharas were not allowed to enter Addis Ababa. What was the reason? It was being said that it was due to security threat, it was due to Africa Union's ongoing meetings in Addis Ababa. That is why entry of ethnic Amharas into Addis Ababa from Amhara region was being discouraged. Now, it seems that government was government had received some reports that some elements from the Amhara region, supportive of Orthodox Church, sympathizers of Fano, were planning to enter Addis Ababa to launch anti-government activities, including formation of this organization to overthrow the government. Things are becoming clear now. It seems government will not release these hundreds of people. And some are obviously followers of Orthodox Church. But can we say a serious coup attempt was made against PM Abiy's government? No. Coups cannot be staged by a few people who are not in positions of power. Coups are staged by people who have some authority, who have some power. I have not heard of any splits in Ethiopian National Defense Force, in intelligence agency of Ethiopia. Yes, there were some problems within Prosperity Party, but the problems did not reach level of coup. Though had confrontation between the church and government continued, it could have led to a threat to the government of PM Abiy. That is why government decided to make peace with the church. Secondly, viewers, Abune Abraham, one of top members of Orthodox Church of Ethiopia, was interviewed a few hours ago. And there he spoke about the split within the Orthodox Church and the promises made by the government. Firstly, he said that government promised to release arrested people, but they have not been released so far. Arrested followers of Orthodox Church. Orthodox Church is asking the government to release them. Secondly, he said the demonstration was not stopped. Sunday's demonstration, it was postponed, not indefinitely. The demonstration will be announced again if there is no solution, if demands are not met. So he made it clear that the church is following the commitment made by the government. Promises have not been fulfilled. There are unresolved issues. Government will have to fulfill its responsibility of honoring its promises of releasing people and other promises. Otherwise, church will announce its actions. It means the church is waiting maybe for the conclusion of Africa Union summit. Next week, we could see some pressure upon the government from the church if no progress is made. Secondly, tomorrow is crucial, viewers. Today rather, because where I am recording this video, it's already Wednesday. So it means that Wednesday is crucial. Why? Because on Wednesday, Federal High Court is going to make a decision. It's going to decide the plea of Orthodox Church. Orthodox Church filed a case with the Federal High Court, Federal Supreme Court of Ethiopia. And in the last hearing, the court gave some provisional relief to Orthodox Church that it stopped Oromia region-based new faction of Orthodox Church from taking control of new churches. But that was provisional decision. On Wednesday, final verdict will be announced. This verdict will determine the future course of this confrontation and this split within Orthodox Church. So coming hours crucial, viewers, but I think Church is going to adopt a new strategy after the conclusion of Africa Union Summit due to be held this week in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital.